to my YouTube channel, Man Up Mentally. I'm Randy Weinglass, a licensed marriage and family therapy here in California and also the state of Florida. This channel, again, is designed to empower young men to explore mental health counseling and therapy, and also the value of personal development, self-fulfillment prior to entering relationships, just so that way your relationships are a lot more healthier and stronger. I'm a two-time combat veteran. I used to be an infantry medic for the Marine Corps many moons ago. I know I look really young, but this was back in 2006. I used to be Navy, and I went to the U.S. Marines. I'm in Hawaii, the Grunts, hoorah, for 2 pumps in Iraq, where I gained a lot of experience around manhood, leadership, honor, and it really helped build up my practice and also, just my, work with young men and men across California. And so I'm really, proud of that, and salute to the military and also those who are not military. This work is, very valuable for us as men. We definitely need to come together. So this video is going to be on the importance of identifying your core values. Again, it is so important for you to know what your core values are. Generally, what separates core values from traditional values, a person can have a traditional value of nature, that might be important to them. Taking walks through the park, or, entertainment could be important to them, fun, travel. But usually with core values, these are generally principles that are the bread and butter behind very important decision making. A lot of research says they act as a compass, when you have conflict between your head and heart around making very important decisions. Your core values usually point to the why. Why is it important for you to make this decision, to go this direction? That why is going to be very much tied to your core value system. A lot of men don't really know their core values. We have ideas of what's important. These conversations are not being had enough, I believe, in the home. Unfortunately, a lot of us didn't have a father figure growing up, so maybe you weren't asked what was important to you. And a lot of times when we don't know what's important to us, we tend to over prioritize what's important to other people. That's what leads a lot of time with young men people pleasing, tend to over function in their relationships, at the expense of their own self-care. So core values are about how you want to show up in this world. If you were to die tomorrow, how would you want to be remembered? What allows you to show up authentically? When you over-identify with temporary thoughts and feelings, it could be negative thoughts about yourself, temporary negative emotions. What happens is the men tend to get removed from their value system. So if you're thinking, I'm not good enough, I want to achieve this goal, this won't work out. But if achievement was a value for you, commitment was a value for you, more than likely you'll avoid that behavior towards that value based off of identifying with those negative feelings. So over identifying with your negative thoughts and feelings tends to remove you from your core value system. So I can't stress this enough. Find and identify what is important to you, young man. What are your values? What drives you? When you lose touch of your core value system, you tend to overemphasize and make priority of your thinking. I have a short video I want to watch with you to show you just the state of our relationships today between, all different, sexual identities. And just a little short clip. Leave comments in the comment section. Do you agree? Do you disagree on this video? Let's go.
So, ladies, I'm sitting in my car, and I done came up with an idea. You know how you go get your hair done, but before you get your hair done, you have to put down a deposit. Before you get your lashes done, you have to put down a deposit. Before you get your nails done, you have to put down a deposit, right? And if you don't show up, you do not get that deposit back. So I done came up with an idea. We should start charging these men deposit to date us. Like, we should start charging them a fee to date us. Like a 30-day trial. You pay like $1,000 to date us. So, and if they don't do right by us within them 30 days, we keep the money. I'm just saying, like.
Obviously, there's a epidemic of not really knowing value, people not feeling valued. And again, there's no love without value, and that value begins in you. So we'll be talking more about this. Just hammer in your head, what are my core values? What are my core values? There's plenty of value lists on the internet that you can pull up. Take that first step to choose yourself and find that value in yourself. Like, share, and subscribe. I hope you were able to find some value in this video, and thank you for watching. Peace.